Hello friends, today we are going to learn IKFK switch. So what is IKFK switch? IKFK switch is meant for the animation of two ways. One way is going to be only for rotational plane where the arc motion is required, whereas IK is only meant for position where something is locked down somewhere. Let's say if I picked some bottle, so at that moment of time we require IK. Whereas if I need to punch someone, it is going to be FK. Why so? Because there are different ways of motion in that ball. So let's just start with that. So you can see I have created already a joint chain where you can say shoulder joint, elbow joint, forearm for the twisting, forearm, and this is the wrist joint and palm joint for the fingers and all. So at moment I won't create fingers, only I'm focusing on the hand joint. Whereas, so first thing first, what I need to do is I need to check the LRA, which I've already created script. If at all we want to see, select all the joint, go and display, rotational display, local rotation axis. So in that case, you will be able to see where the rotation axis is. Work. On the other hand, I would go in joint tool, skeleton tool, or in joint tool. Whereas this set it and check it where you want to go. Let's say, yeah, that's fine. On the last axis, say none. So it matches the last one which is there. Let's say I've rotated. You'll understand why so. Okay, let's say sorry. The LRA. The LRA if it is somewhere else, then we can say on the last joint orange joint to world so that it will match the previous version of that LRA. So here we are. So first thing first, we will name it as a main. Now we would duplicate it, Control D again, and you can see I have 3 bone chain. Here also you can see there are 3 bone chain. It's a node editor, and you can pick it. You can have this in user interface by clicking here on the workspace, rigging mode. So everything is well organized, just in case to rig. So first thing I'll say FK or IK, any which ways. I'll say IK. The another joint chain is like IK. So most of the cases we do not need for the IK this joint. Even I'll delete here. I deleted all the joints at this moment. All I need is shoulder, elbow, forearms, and wrist. That's it. So I've already created IK. Now I will go for FK. FK joint. So if I select any one of the joint, you will find there are 3 separate joint chains. So this is the joint which is main joint, which is going to be skinned with the geometry, and these 2 joints are going to operate this joint chain. So these 2 joints will be parent for this joint chain which is original. So it is going to be child. So let's say I'll put it back where they were, and one by one I'll start with the original friend, and let's see how it works. So the main joint is going to be child of both the, let's say, joint. So to explain you before that, I'll give you some basic example what I'm trying to do here, what I'm trying to achieve here. So I'll click your sphere and I'll click here and Control D again. So for in that case, what I'll do is select and select. I'll face transform modify face transformation, delete by type history which is here. History, that's it. I'm using the shortcut Alt Shift T. Here also Alt Shift T if you want to, and let's say face transformation which is here, modify face transformation. That's it. So this is the plan. I'll select the parent joint where it's like FK or IK. So we consider that it's an FK and consider this IK. and this is the main joint. So if I select this object and go to here, you'll find I'll go in rating, find it, constraint, you'll find it. I'll use orient constraint, but just to explain you how this constraint works, I'll use point constraint. So this is my parent, this is my child, parent is like fk, the main is child, I'll say point. Immediately you will see that the sphere has jumped to the parent object, which is cube. Again I'll select the cube and I'll select the sphere again. So this is another parent and I'll say point. So whereas you can see the sphere, or you could say main, is floating between both the values. So if I move here, you can see it's equally distributed. So what I need is in some of the cases I would require fk animation or ik animation. So at that moment of time, it has this value. This object has the value of both the constraints. You can see here, this is fk, this is ik. So both the values are 1 at this moment. If I reduce any one of the 0, let's say 0, so immediately it will act completely as a fk. If I say 0 to fk and if I say 1 to ik, it will immediately jump onto the ik joint. The same formula we are going to use on the joint. So let's say delete this object, but I won't use point constraint. I would rather use orient constraint for this because I only need the rotational axis which need to be followed. So I'll select ik and then main joint and I'll say constraint. I'll go in orient constraint. I'll say reset it. Make sure that you reset it all the time. Whatever the settings you need, just make sure that you reset it before because it's very helpful. Let's say apply. So one thing it came here, you can see here. Now second joint, apply. Third joint, apply. Fourth joint, apply. Same here. Select this FK mode. Again select the main. Apply. Select and select. Apply. You will observe that no other constraint came because I'll explain you why. So if we click on this, you'll find both the values have come in this constraint. So there's no requirement of another constraint. There was already two constraints which is coming to one single node. You can see here. So as a result, I can animate them or I can connect them to certain controller where I can operate this value. So here we are. So what I'll do is, first thing first, this is FK mode. So I'll hide all the bones except FK. So Alt H to hide it. If you see, if you move it, you won't find any other joint here. So what I'll do is, I'll create FK setup. So FK setup is very simple. There are two types of like you could go in little detail, but I'll just make it simple. Or snap to object. I'll snap to object of controller here. J for snapping object. I'll create one more object which is Control D again here and Control D again here. All I'll do is rotate a little bit. That's it. So in that case, I want the controller LRA similar to the object or the joint rotational axis, let's say LR. So if I see the rotational axis is completely different from the controller. So what I can do is I'll just click let's say just to make sure that how it is working. I've already made a script for it, so let's say LRA. So you see there's a difference between the joint LRA and the controller LRA. To match it, there's a trick or there's a method you could say. So first thing first, I'll just switch off the LRA. So what you need to do is there's a lot of hassles going on here. So let it be. I don't need it at this moment. So I'm only using the outline at this moment. Let's say the two joints are already hidden, so I don't care about it at this moment to select it. Let's say there's no selection behind that. All I do is no selection at all. Control G to create a null group. And this is going to be any space if you want to name it. Let's say SH or let's say SHLG null shoulder. select the joint, select this null group. Okay, and in that case, what you need to do is say point constant, we set point constant, so that this null group jumps exactly on the position of the joint. Second thing, select this of join tool or join and select this null group again. I'll say orient tool, orient constraint, and simply. So if you see carefully, just now, if I move it here, let's say I'll just move it. So can you see the LR is completely the same? You could say let's say LR. Can you see that? The LRA automatically matched to the joint. So that's what we needed. Now what I need to do is select this controller, parent it into this null group P. You find two objects are there, two constraints are there. We don't need it, delete them because already the position is already set there. Select this controller and say place transformation. So I'll give you the difference. Let's say I'll show you the difference. Let's say. So this is an object. If I place transform, let's say if I place some, let's say what will happen? This is the world axis, so there's no parent for this object. You can see there's no parent for this object. Now if I now freeze it, let's say freeze transform, what will happen is it will exactly match to the world axis. Fine. Whereas this controller has its own parent, which is null, which is similar, which is matched to the joint tool. As a result, if I freeze transform it now, it will match to the group position. So this controller has the world position, which is going to be this null. So whatever freeze transformation, it looks for the world. So this controller has its world, which is null object at this moment. So whatever transformation it will take is from null group. So freeze transform it, and if I now use it, let's say if I now say select this controller and select this controller, and if I say orient control, it controls smoothly without any position change. See that, okay? Whereas if I don't do this kind of setup, still I can achieve that result, but I'll show you what is the drawback. Select this object, select the joint, and if I say orient tool, look what happens. The joint matches the parent LRA, which is not set properly. Or else, what we could have done is select this object, and without telling the Maya and telling the constraint, please do not change the child axis to the parent. Instead, maintain the offset. So in that case, it will maintain the offset and it won't snap or jump anywhere. In fact, it will work fine. But just I wanted to show that there are two methods. So there's one method which is null group method, which is very fine, and I like it a lot because it's very helpful for us to just to operate the controller as well. Let's say if you see the controller has the same axis to rotate, whereas this controller does not have that. If you see it carefully, let's say I'll rotate it. So here I can see it. Let's say freeze transformation. At this moment, maybe the object mode is on, that's the reason. World or gimbal. If you see gimbal, okay. For the animation, we normally prefer gimbal axis. So if you see now, you're able to see. I want to rotate in this axis, but whereas this gimbal giving me on the different axis, like there's a difference of degrees. So to avoid this, we normally prefer null group method. So I'll go again and do it again. So let's say there's a constraint which is working, so I'll select this and I'll say create connection. That's all. Simple as that. So again, null group, control G for the null group, and I'll say Algo. And select this object, again I'll say point constraint, and make sure that you reset it, orient constraint, and we have this null group which having two constraints which I'll delete it, and select this object, P, which is parenting it, and I'll say freeze transformation. Simple, it's very clean and clear. You see, there's a gizmo which is exactly matching to the LRA of the joint. Now I can select this object and say orient constraint. Simple. Now again the same method, control G again, select the wrist constraint, select this object, select join, select null, point constraint, orient constraint, select this object or the controller, B, select the null group, delete them, and say bridge transformation. Simple and good. And I can say select this object and select this join or the and say orient constraint. So I would try to cheat here. Our wrist always rotate in such a way that this way or that way, but our wrist does not twist in this form. It never works like that. So what I would like to do is, I would select this controller, which is this controller. I select this object, which is bone, orient tool, and I'll make sure that Y and Z would be my axis to rotate. So if I rotate it, I can see the rotation which is bone is working properly. But for the twisting axis, I'll select this controller, select this object, and instead of Y, Z, I'll use only X. Whereas I can get the motion of twisting. Very nice. So, but there's one big problem here. So, if I want to rotate them, I won't be able to rotate them. There's a little wank kicking is going on here. So, what I could do is, I just need to understand this joint is controlling this. This controller is controlling this joint. So, what I would like to do is, I would like to child this controller to this shoulder controller. So what I'll do is, I'll make sure that which controller is what. So I'll say list. And instead of selecting the controller itself, please make sure that you select the null object and select this controller and say P. It will go under that group. So if I move it also move according to that. Now I will select this null group and select this controller T. So as a result, I can move that forward without having any issues. Fine? No problem. So what I'll do is, I'll group them wherever it is. So let's say this is my FK or FK. Yes, I'll group them if I want to. Say FK is fine. FK is fine. So here we are. We have this object. Let it be. So Control Shift H again to hide all. So let's say I made a script of, let's say display show all. So all the joints are there again. So this was the FK. I would rather hide them. Select this object, Control H. So there's no more anymore any controller which is visible, and neither our FK. So I'll go in IK. I don't want to see the original again. So this is the original joint, which is main. Control H again. So I just want to make sure that there's no other joint behind that. So for this joint setup, I will use IK handle, which is rotational plane, which is here, rotate plane. Select this object. This is the wrist joint. I want to click here, but I won't do that. I'll show you why. I'll click here because my joint setup has something else. I have another joint here, which is normally will give this kind of result. You will see that it's bending from here, which I don't. So what I'll do is I'll delete it. I'll select it one more time. I'll go here. I can handle it. This time, instead of choosing the wrist joint, I'll use the forearm. And here I will find the proper motion. So to do that, there's an end effector. Press D and B to snap the end effector here. The end effector, once you move it here, if you select the IK handle now, I'm able to move it from the list itself. So this is what I needed. So first thing first, what I'll do is I'll create a controller which is here. And before doing this, all this control thing, I'll use that same technique again here. Control G for null group. Without selecting any object, select this joint. Group, weight constraint, point constraint, and variant constraint. And delete both the constraint. All I wanted to just to match the null group to the joint, which I successfully can activate. And yeah, did I select something else? I can just make sure that what happened. Select this object, select this joint. Let's say, oh, I understood why it came. In Orient tool, you find that, remember that I keep on telling you reset the joint, which is really important. So I'll say point constraint again, I'll say Orient constraint, now it's matching exactly what I need, right? So it's completely matching to that joint. Delete that, select this object, parent it to the null, I'll say IK. What I need is modify this transformation, verify that history. So it's quite easy. Now if I want to rotate this joint, select this object, and I'll say constraint, which is Orient constraint, and apply. Simple. Select this object and select this joint, and I'll say X twisting axis, which is going to be applied. So if I move it, let's say if I rotate it, the joint does move with that. And if I want to twist it along with that. And last thing, I want to select this IK tool, select this controller, which is hand controller, hand IK controller, say P. So as a result, if I move it, yes. If I want to rotate it, I can easily rotate it. No problem with that. Maybe this controller is somewhat inflicted for the gimbal in the gimbal mode. So there's a trick for that. That's working with that. Okay. So I'll go here and say ZSY so that it rotates properly. Okay, fine, no issues. Then simply anytime you can change it if you want to according to your requirement. So let's say 0. Simple. What I need one more thing is I want to change this center point to here. So D and B, middle mouse button. Now it's perfectly what exactly. So it's quite useful for some of the cases. Nice. One last thing is remaining for the pole vector for the rotation plane to rotate the shoulder and elbow. So let's allocate a simple circle, nothing fancy. And select this object. What we need to do is select this controller position in such a way that it remains there. And say place transformation again so that the all value goes into 0 and Alt Shift D. Shortcut for history delete by that history. That's it. Select this controller for this IK tool. Select this controller and IK tool. And say constraint vertical simple. So if I move it, let's say if I move it, so for this controller will give me motion of rotation. Simple as that. Make it clear. Fine. I'm really happy with this. So our three joints have been set properly, which is main does not have any controller. Main will remain, it's a follower of both the joints. IK is there, FK is there. So we have completed part 1 of it. So let's say save it. Desktop. Okay, desktop. Let's say vector. And